Okay, there. Can you hear me? Yeah. All right. Good. I've been talking to myself here without. There. Can you hear me now? Yep. Okay. Good. Hang on here. There. All right. Can you hear me now? Okay. Yeah. Right. Hang on. If you can hear me, I'm not able to hear you, but that's my problem, not yours. Hold, please. Let's see what we got here. Cam mic. Audio. Speaker. Okay, cool.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, you're good.
Okay, it was me. Sorry.
That's okay. Okay. We both had issues. I was talking, laughing away, and I didn't have my mic on. So,
yeah. I guess one of the reboots, my default mic changed, as it likes to do sometimes.
Yeah, that's what happens to me too. I get the mic for the camera. I got another mic. Yeah, so I just change it. So how's it going?
Pretty good. How are you doing?
Yeah, good. Crazy week, but not too bad, I guess. How's the job hunt going? Good?
It's going, I don't know.
Still going, huh?
Yeah, still going.
All right, yeah.
Lots of applications, not much hearing back, so.
Yeah, and that's this time of year is a little challenging too, because people are taking time off at the end of the year and that type of stuff. So, yeah. Hey, there's James.
How you doing?
Good.
Yeah, it must be a tough time for you because a lot of people have been laid off, so they're all fighting for the jobs.
Yeah.
And the end of the year is traditionally a little slow anyway, as far people being in and engaged.
The thing is, I went to Best Buy to look at something, and I was talking to one of the guys there that I normally talk to, and he said he got furloughed. Furloughed is when you get laid off, you get sometime. But anyway, he said he got more money on unemployment than he did working there. He's back working there now, but he said I get more money working, on unemployment. I said that don't work out.
Yeah,
that must have been back when they were giving extra money.
Yeah, that must have been back May and June. Yeah, when a lot of people furloughed, and then they had the extra $600 up to $600 a week.
Yeah.
Federal. Is that a beer?
Yes, it is.
I watched the video of yours. It was pretty good.
One of my beer reviews?
No, what was it on? I watched something. I watched. I forget now. Last week after the show, I watched it.
Okay.
It was like there was one I watched. It was 10 years ago, and I thought, "Fucking hell, you've changed."
Yeah.
It's overall.
Yeah.
Pretty much. That's the neat thing about YouTube is it's kind of a timeline of your life.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I look at it. Well, I got grey hair, but at least I got hair, and I'm 65.
Yeah. Yeah, it's more going to be said for a lot of men that get into their late 50s, 60s. A lot of them don't have hair anymore, like your cousin.
Yeah. Well, I'm afraid to go get a haircut in case it doesn't grow back.
Yep.
Yeah. So you have your Panthers sweatshirt on. Did they win today?
No, I only watched the first half because then I went over to my friend's house because on Sundays I used to go to visit a friend of mine. But I get back here, cook dinner, and then sign on. So tonight I wanted to make sure I had a decent dinner. So I had roast chicken, roast potatoes, collards, peas. I had a good meal.
Wow, that's a southern meal there. Collard greens, Did you have black-eyed peas?
No.
Just regular peas? Okay.
No. Collards I cook with, when I do my greens, I do them with an onion. And then after it's cooked and that, I put a bit of butter in there, whip it around and drain it off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I cook a lot of my meals while I'm here.
That's good. Yeah.
Now and again, like yesterday, I think it was, I was talking to Dennis and he said, well, I've got to go because it's dinner time. I said, all right, see ya. He said, I fancy a McRib. So I went over and got a McRib.
Oh, you got a McRib? What do you think of McRib? Do you like McRibs?
I like McRibs.
Yeah, okay, good. Yeah, they've got a little bit of a cult following. Have you had your McRib yet, Wes?
No, my husband loves them. He's had 3 or 4 already, but
yeah.
Go get yourself a McRib.
They're okay, but they're nothing.
Yeah, I've had 3, and that was enough for me. I'll wait until next year to have another. I'll have another 2 or 3 next year.
I might have another 1 this year, but that's
well, hasn't it been like 5 or something years since they've had it?
It's been a while. Well, nationally, yeah, it's been like 7 or 8 years since they were released nationally. And then the last few years, they've been in different areas. Some areas had them and some areas didn't. Like here in Atlanta, we've had a few stores that have always had them. So,
I know what movie I saw of yours. It's the videotapes, the ones you liked and you thought that was a good one. And I watched that Founder, and I thought that was very interesting, that, about McDonald's.
Mm-hmm. It's a good movie. Yeah, I was surprised on that one.
Yeah, I was surprised.
Huh, okay. I'll have to check that one out. Hey, Dennis.
Hi, guys. You all right?
Good.
So far, so good. Yep. God willing and the creek don't rise. I think we're okay.
Hey, Dennis, it was in the 70s today. Oops.
What was it there, Dennis? 40s?
What did you say your name was?
Are we related?
He keeps telling me how nice and warm it is where he is. Bloody freezing. Yeah.
Well, for you two as well, because you're more south.
Yeah, we were in the low 70s today, and West was probably close to 80 today, I bet.
Yeah, I think 77.
Yeah, we were 73, 74 today. So yeah.
Oh well, it was 5 degrees here today.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
That's terrible. Yeah. Oh, well.
Yeah.
Yes, where you are, you must have some lovely places where you just go not too far and walk about, and you've got these parks and all that. Is that right?
Yeah. I mean, I just get an umbrella and go.
No, not the umbrella. I'm talking the West.
No. Yeah, it was pretty ugly though. It was warm, but it was just gray today.
Yeah. We're supposed to get some. We're supposed to get some rain. So I mean, you'll probably get it too, James. You'll probably get it later on tonight or tomorrow. Yeah, we're supposed to get a bunch of rain tonight. So,
but there are some really nice areas close to you, aren't there, Wes? Regardless of the weather.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of parks and stuff to go hiking and stuff.
Yeah, and the alligators following you.
Yeah, we don't have any alligators here. They all got hypothermia.
Yeah, if you wander off the trail in the western part of the world, you just get eaten by an alligator. So they don't find them. You just wander off the trail and get munched by a big giant alligator, and that'll be it.
Yep.
Well, good. So we are. What do we have? Like 10 days away 12 days until Christmas, I guess. Yeah, so a week from Friday. So everybody got all the shopping done. Everything going?
All done. Done. Yeah, it's all done. All wrapped.
Oh wow! Look at that. Wow.
Yeah, he's really organised. I ain't even started.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I'm getting some of my folders to know where my files are. You can't believe how organised it is.
I'm sure it is. Yeah, you seem like a pretty organized guy, James. I think you're probably. Well, if you're looking for some extra stuff to wrap, come on down and have some. You're retired. You got all kinds of time.
Usually I wrap them up, then put the bows on Christmas morning, Christmas Eve. But this time I thought, I might as well just do it all now.
Yeah. Get it all done ahead of time.
Yeah.
Well, good.
Isn't this the point where you tell me it was 70 degrees today?
Hey, Dennis, it was 70 degrees today.
Yeah, you're good, Guz.
Can I ask you, what was it over there?
5 degrees, freezing cold. And
rainy.
Yeah, it gets dark. I had to put a light on at 3:30 in the afternoon because it was so overcast.
So it hasn't changed then?
Hasn't changed at all, no.
Yeah. We're coming up on, we're only 1 week away from the shortest day of the year, right? Isn't it the 21st? Is the shortest day of the year?
Yeah, it usually is around 3 weeks into December. And then the evenings will start getting light again.
Yeah. It'll stay light until 5 after 3 in the afternoon then.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get dark early in the winter.
Yeah, it changes 4 minutes a day because I used to do the solar tracking clocks.
Oh, okay.
And they used to adjust about 4 minutes a day to keep track of this hemisphere. Yeah.
Okay, all right. That seems. Well, Well, I guess you're close. You're farther north, so it goes fat. There's a time of, well, it's the same amount of time, but yeah, because you're farther north, I think you gain or lose more per day than we do a little farther south in terms of minutes.
Yeah, it does seem weird because like I look up and the roof window is just like pitch black. When I'm talking to my cousin, he's got sunshine. I go, you have to close the blinds because it's blanking out the picture.
Yeah. That's the big difference when there's not as many clouds in the sky. Yeah.
5 hours difference makes a big difference, really.
Yeah, it does. That's for sure. That does make a big difference. So speaking of sun, looks like you got a couple edits of Dennis, of your image, Dennis. I managed to finish one up right before, so it was good. I don't know if I think Frank finally did get the image, so I don't see anything from him here yet in the group, but we'll see if he. I think he did get it, so it worked fine. Sending it out on a zip file worked fine. And there's a 30 meg file. Yeah. So
I sent a 50 meg to my cousin. So it was a 230 meg TIFF.
Okay.
Zip down, and it went through okay. That program we was using, the new one, the Team Viewer. We sent files on that, but it seems to be limited to about 24 meg.
Okay. All right.
We wouldn't do it. It wouldn't send a TIFF. Big
Yeah.
TIFF, but under 20 odd, it went through.
Okay. All right. So I'm just playing around here. So I took that the image you sent, and I downloaded fine. So now I just zipped it on my computer. Let's see. Am I showing what the properties are? Let's see. Well, it's saying it's 32 meg, but obviously it's not. Let's see if I can. I'll see if I can send this to you, Dennis, just to see. And then, because if that works, then we can. I think we can just use the zip files because that seems to be fine. Yeah.
Are you zipping the 30 meg file, or are you sending a 30 meg file?
No, I zipped the 30 meg file and put it in the folder. So I unzipped what you sent me. So that ended up being, when it was unzipped, it was whatever it was, 47 meg.
Yeah.
And when I zipped it, it goes down to 32 or something like that. So let me send it to you and just see what happens here. See if I can do it. But yeah, I mean, that seems like it should work. So iCloud, and see if this works. Because if it can send all the way across the Atlantic.
Yeah, I've done a zip to JPEG, and it didn't seem to make a lot of difference between the JPEG size and the zip, but the TIFFs really come down.
Okay, yeah. So let's see. So I zipped it was the raw file, I guess, is what that is. Which one was it? DCS, right? That was what it was called. Yeah, DSC
1434.
Yeah, 1434. So I'm going to send this and see if Gmail. See, Gmail says your file is larger than 25 meg. It will be sent as a Google Drive link. Huh. That's interesting. But I didn't get that when you sent it to me.
No, well, I'm sending it from iCloud.
You're sending it iCloud.
Yeah, I've got an iCloud mail account, and it just seems to send anything I put in it.
Yeah.
But when I've used Gmail, it's just kicked up saying this file's too big.
Yeah. So if I send this to you now, I'll just send it to you and see what happens. Oh, okay. Turn on link sharing. Anyone with the link can view. Okay, so let's see if that works. But yeah, so Gmail has a 25 meg limit on attachments, apparently, which I never really thought about. I don't really.
But you can use your free. It's just using your free Google Drive.
Yeah,
instead
so,
of sending it. Yeah.
but then you'll get a link, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Come through, Mark. Yeah.
Okay, so you should be able to open up that link and download it then, I guess. So yeah, that works. So yeah, I had a go with it, and I didn't do too much creative with it. What did I open up here? Where is it? There it is. I got too many tabs open. So so any equipment purchases, anything like that in the last week? I know, James, you had your printer. You still like your printer? You're not sending it back or anything?
No, I'm keeping it. I like it.
Good.
And the other guy who was saying he was having problems with scanning, I don't have any problems with scanning. The only issue I have is when you scan to email, but I don't care about that anyway.
Oh, so it's not letting you scan directly to email then? Is that
Things you have to do, and it's like I can't figure it out. And
okay.
I've never used it before, so I won't miss it this time. I'll either just scan it to the desktop, attach it to an email.
Yeah. And copy it over. Yeah, that makes sense.
It's real quick, so I'm not worried about it. But he was saying that there was issues with it.
Who was? Was it
Who's the other guy come on last?
Frank, I think, was saying.
Frank, maybe. Okay. Or maybe it's this guy, this troublemaker named Joe. It's probably caused trouble.
I just tried to unzip that, Mark.
What's that, Dennis?
I tried to unzip that, and it's just a white blank screen.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Huh.
And it says like sign in. So if you haven't got the Google account, it's not going to do anything.
Oh, see there. Okay, that's the thing. And you don't have a Google account, Dennis, right?
I don't think I've set it up. No.
No. Okay. So yeah, that's the challenge. Because I thought everybody had a Google account. I know Joe doesn't. Joe doesn't believe in Google.
No, absolutely not.
Yeah.
Google. I tend to use anything that's got no spyware in it or sending information out to anyone.
Oh, where's your sense of adventure?
This is true. Yeah. I don't get any advert bombardments either.
Yeah.
Blockers everywhere.
Yeah. So are you sitting in your room listening to music, Joe, or watching TV? Or watching
Well, yeah, I've been trying to get things dialed in here in the room. So yeah, I'm still in the process here of getting things dialed in. So.
Did you get your power strip or your power center? Did that show up today?
I did. Yeah, I got my my UPC, UPS. I'm sorry, UPS. Yeah, I got that. Okay. So I'm charging it up now because, of course, it's battery based. So. Oh,
okay. Yeah. So you got to charge it and get it ready to go. Okay. Cool. Well, let's. Oh, okay. Oh, wow. Okay. All right. Yeah. So you got a decent sized battery in it.
Yeah. And then it automatically recharges, I forget how often, but so you're really running off the battery. So that's why it gives clean power.
Yep. Okay. Yeah. That can make a difference. That is for sure. So,
if you run off a UPS, you're not going to spike up your computer either with main spikes.
Yeah.
Filters everything out,
It should. Yeah, that's one thing I have not done. Oh, I had one for a while, and the battery wore out. It was an old one. I need to replace it on my computer because I haven't had one. I haven't had it connected to a UPS in a couple of years. So, fortunately, we don't get a lot of power spikes here, which is good. But
yeah, it's got a nasty habit of zapping processors.
Yeah.
You get a high transient come through, it can destroy anything.
Yeah.
We have so much lightning here; it's pretty much mandatory. You have a UPS on everything.
Yeah, I was gonna say we don't get a lot of lightning here. You guys, yeah. Florida's like the lightning capital of the world. Yeah, for the most part. Yeah. So, well, let's jump into the images here because I do have to kind of end this definitely at 7 because I've got another call I got to do right after 7. But So we got a couple edits. You made one, James. You did one, Wes. I did one. Yeah, I'm going to talk about that. That'd be pretty good. Let's take a look here. I think this was the first one this week. Let's see. That was the last one last week. Okay.
That's mine.
This is yours. Okay.
Yeah.
So you did, looks like you put a frame on it and you cropped it a little bit. You changed the perspective or change the aspect ratio on it a little bit, right?
I took a lot of birds out.
Yeah.
Oh, you did? Yeah.
So you concentrate on the center, not the outside where they're just black lines. I didn't want black lines, so I just got rid of them.
Yep. So you got and then you cut off the top of the glowing orb.
The beams coming through the clouds was better than a big bright blob.
Yeah, that was well blown out. Digital cameras just don't do those sunshine.
Yeah, that's a challenge for them. That's for sure.
And I left people in the bottom right hand corner because I wanted to see the scale.
Yep. Okay. That's nice. That's a nice rendition of that. And you cut out a bunch of birds just by focusing in on the center. Basically, is what you did. And
that's where your mic goes. Dead center for the birds.
Yeah.
You see the birds where before it's kind of dark. It's up.
Yep. There you go. So I think, James, you were very good at seeing into the picture.
Yeah.
Because on mine last week, you're like, all this crap on the sides, ignore that. Let's just focus on the mountain. And here you are. Let's just focus on the middle of it. So that's.
I want the picture to tell me a story. When there's too many birds, it's not enough. I want to focus on a story. So I got rid of them and just had so many birds was plenty.
Yep. No, I like it. I think that's a good version of it.
Thank you.
Very good. Yeah. And Wes, looks like you did a black and white conversion. Something. Yep. Okay.
Yeah, did you close some clouds in that blowout?
No.
So that's what came through when you really darkened it down, yeah?
Yeah, I had to use some brushes and really go at it a lot. I tried to do it in color, but there was no color detail there, so I just had to do it black and white.
Yep.
And you went for the dramatic look then, Wes, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I tried to remove some birds, but it was looking funny, so I don't know. I was being lazy.
Yeah. Wait till you see mine, then you'll see being lazy.
But when I tried to take some birds out, I found it really difficult because the multiple shades of those light beams coming through.
Yeah, that's what I was having trouble with. You could obviously see where I'd removed stuff
straight away that you'd taken something down.
Yeah.
So I just cropped in to get rid of the pole and
Yeah.
Yeah.
did a lot of contrast.
Yeah. No, that is a challenge. I didn't try to clone out anything. I just was short on time, but yeah, I could see that would be really tough with all the varying shading behind. It'd be really tough to match.
Yeah, I'll see how James did it.
Yeah.
Skies are really awkward because the shades change. You move a fraction of an inch and it's a different color.
Yeah. So no, it's nice. Yeah, converting it to black and white. Yeah, it was originally color, and there was not a lot of color there. I mean, it was there, but I think it tells a better story in black and white.
I think what you have to be careful of when you're looking at this picture now, you've got the birds mainly on the bottom, then you got the no, not mine, the other.
Yeah.
Then you got that bright sky, and it's like, which one are you looking at now? Is it the bright sky or the birds? Which is the story?
Yeah. And in your case, James, you wanted to concentrate on the birds, and here, I mean, the sky is, it's dramatic. The sky is dramatic with the sun going through the clouds and the mist and everything. So,
but I like cropping it and having the beams there as the dramatic approach because you can with the beams, it's sun, so you can imagine it's sun.
Yeah, that's true. You don't need to see the sun. Yeah, because you can see. our brain says, okay, kind of fills in the story, knowing what it is. But yeah, I think black and white is the way to go. Speaking of black and white, nice. So this is some flowers or blooms along the trail.
Yeah, I think it's just some seeds or something left over from the flowers.
Okay. The f1.4 adapted lens. So you shot this pretty much wide open. Yeah, well, it is. It's just fixed.
It's at 2.8, I think, is what I shot this at.
Okay.
It's a manual focus lens then, yeah?
Yeah, manual focus.
It says 1.4.
The lens goes to 1.4, but it's at 2.8, I think.
Okay, you did it at 2.8. Okay. So
Yeah.
I'll put down just a little bit. Yeah, nice. I like the light in the back. That's nice. Coming through on the background and then also on what you have in the foreground here. Good balance. More light on this side, a little darker on this side. Did you darken it up?
Yeah.
Down around here.
It was underexposed to begin with. I didn't want to lose the highlights, so it was kind of dark to begin with.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Yeah. I like that. Very nice. And here we go. Looking out into the forest.
How many pictures is this, Wes?
I think of 8 or 9.
Pictures?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stitched together.
Yeah, stitched.
It's with the same lens. I mean, you could probably do this with maybe 4 pictures, but shoot extra to make sure it stitches well.
Yeah.
How long's the program take to put them together?
Maybe 20 or 30 seconds.
Oh, it's really fast then.
It's pretty fast, huh? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Would you stitch the raw files, or do you change them into TIFFs or something?
No, their stitches are all files.
Right.
You do it in Photoshop, right?
No, in Lightroom.
Or Lightroom, okay. I'll have to try that.
Works really well.
Yeah, I mean, you do a lot of that. I mean, you do a lot of panoramas, and it's really, I mean, it's, if you get the perspective right and that, it works really, really well. It's really hard to, can't tell where one ends, one begins and the other one ends. So
it doesn't look very inviting to walk through there.
No, those things are sharp.
Mm-hmm.
Little, or the palmettos, is that what they're called? I don't know.
Yeah, palmettos.
Yeah, those things are viciously sharp. They'll do some damage. You don't want to fall on top of those. Good. I backed up against when we were in Hilton Head. I think it was Hilton Head, or we were going there, and I was wandering around. I backed up against one in shorts, and oh my gosh, that hurt. Won't do that again. Yeah, it's neat though. Oh, okay, it's nice. Yellow leaf on the pine straw. This looks like a sweet gum leaf.
Probably, yeah, sweet gum.
Yeah. Yep. It's neat. I like that. Nice color. Nice bright yellow. A little bit of decay going in on the leaf. And this was with the
It was with that same lens.
1.4. Yeah.
I just went out for a hike with it one day and
Nice.
took some shots.
Cool.
Hey, Wes, do you do most of your processing in Lightroom?
Pretty much everything I do is in Lightroom. I hardly ever use anything else.
Yeah. I use Photoshop to take out things like blemishes and like those birds. I use Photoshop for that.
Yeah. I know it works better than Lightroom as far as taking stuff out, but I don't want to go into.
They're saying it's supposed to be just as good as Photoshop. It's not though. I've tried it.
It's not. No. Yeah.
It gives you a second circle as well, and it's like I don't want that. Just delete the bloody thing.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a little steeper learning curve on Photoshop that you can get a lot of stuff done really quickly and easily in Lightroom. Yeah.
I don't use much of it, just a little bit. I'm in and out.
Yep. Yep. Okay, here's our friend again. Same alligator that was in the weeds or a different one?
No, this is a different one.
Okay.
He's looking for his mate.
Yeah.
This one's not as big as that one.
I like this one. You got both eyes there looking right at you.
I like this one.
Yeah.
I like because he's on the side as well, and he's not dead center, but he's nature.
Yep.
Shows the story.
Yep. He's off to the left a little bit, off center. Yeah, but looking right at you.
He looks a mean machine.
Yeah.
Don't want to tangle with that.
Oh, come on. I want this to be shot with a 50. Come on.
Hey, when you see one alligator, do you see many more following?
Yeah, there's a lot of them around.
So when you see one, beware for others.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got any dodgy snakes there as well, Wes?
Plenty.
Plenty.
That's what
Dodgy snakes. What's the most common one down? Is the copperhead the most common one for you still down there?
It depends where you're at. I mean, there's stuff
Yeah.
in the swamp areas. You got
water moccasins.
moccasins, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Rattlesnakes are in the drier areas, whatever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, you got to pay attention. Lots of critters in Florida. All right. So here we got Santa Claus.
Yeah.
65.
I was playing with the 65. I did take one with the Leica 90, but I didn't get around to processing that one.
Mm-hmm.
The comparison between the two lenses.
This one came out really nice.
Yeah, but it focuses a lot nearer. This is the one with the Sony, the Voigtlander with the Sony mount.
Okay.
Made for the Sony, so obviously I don't have to use an adapter.
Okay.
It can focus like 12 inches.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you're getting a lot closer where the Leica is half a meter.
Okay.
Minimum focus.
Yeah. So this looks like something that's hanging off of the.
Hanging on the wall with chocolates. Yeah.
Yep. Nice. I like that. Nice detail. Nice colors too. Nice and bright.
Yeah. Now this one I reprocessed through everything done in GIMP.
Okay. Yeah, we've seen this one before, haven't we? Yeah.
I framed it with the GMIC framing and I processed it in the GIMP. But
Okay.
I wanted to cool it down, but it's a bit too blue, isn't it?
There's a lot of blue, but what helps is you got the red and the green and stuff, so that kind of breaks up a little bit. But yeah, it is definitely there's a lot of blue.
A little bit shady would be better.
Yeah, I changed the white balance on it. I think that was too much, So
Okay.
Yeah, because this is medium format film, scanned film.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just, yeah. Taken with the Bronica.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and this was C41. I developed this at home.
Okay.
So,
All right.
Yeah, because some of the films I've developed at home, the colours are. When the colours are not right and you try and correct them, it's a nightmare.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And you don't have much range with the C40. You got to be within a degree or a degree and a half or something like that, right?
Yeah. No, you've got to be within half a degree.
Oh, okay. Maybe that's my problem. Degree and a half. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, you can get away with it on black and white, but colour. It's going to blow all the colours out.
Yeah.
But what I have got is some Kodak filters. There's a filter pack with all the like.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if you've seen them. They're like it's all subtractive colours, and they're in a slide at all different gradients.
Okay.
you actually look through them, you can just pick them up and put them in front of the photograph. And
Okay.
then when you pick up the right one and the colours look really good, you take the number off of the filter pack and dial it into the enlarger.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that you know if you use that filter that it's going to correct your colours, which are gone a bit AWOL.
Okay. All right. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, that's.
It's a lot more difficult. I can see why people just do the digital cameras because it's that RGB, isn't it? It's just
Yeah. Black and white is a lot easier with film. But yeah, when you start dealing with color, color
this is color negative.
Mm-hmm.
The pictures, everything's subtractive. You got to work in reverse colors.
Yeah. It can be a challenge. That is for sure. Yeah. But no, it's. I like the scene. It's nice. All the little boats.
It's a little fishing town down the road here, probably 5 miles from here.
Okay. All right. And look at that. No clouds in the sky. 2 days a year that you have that.
Yeah. And this was early in the year as well. It was in March we took this.
Yeah, it was in March, so early spring. Yeah, a warm day in the spring. There we go.
Yeah. This is E6.
Okay.
Yeah, I just was going through some of the scans I'd done, and this is Tim's friend.
Okay.
We was in the fairground, and I thought, I didn't bother with this the first time round, but I thought, no, it shows the perspective with him doing the same pose.
Yep.
Yeah, and saturated colours, of course, because it's all positive. I didn't do anything with the colours. This is what it came out like.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, this was shortly afterwards. They asked us to leave.
Why?
Because they said you're not allowed to take pictures in here. Yeah. So
there are attractions.
What was that?
There are attractions. Photographs. You're supposed to take photographs of these things.
Oh yeah, but I mean, the guy just come up to us and he goes, "We were taking pictures of the rides because they were really colourful. All these exaggerated colours." And he just come up to us and he goes, "Are any of your children on that ride?" So we goes, "No, mate. We're just taking pictures." And he goes, "Well, you can't go."
I'm sure if you were taking pictures with a smartphone, they wouldn't have said anything.
No, they wouldn't say nothing because we had proper camera, you said. So
right.
So I said, okay. So we went back out the gate, and we could take the same pictures from the public highway.
Yeah.
It's just crazy,
Yeah, just one of those.
Yeah.
One of those weird things. Yeah, it's meaningless. It doesn't mean anything. There's no.
Yeah, you've got to go to the office and get permission. He says. So he said, "We won't be doing that. We'll be leaving."
Yeah. Oh, this is a fun photo because he's kind of just doing the same.
Yeah. He's there.
Yeah. There's Joe. Joe's back. He thinks he is. Yeah, he's there.
Yeah. I mean, Joe could do that pose, couldn't he? Really?
Yeah. Joe's almost there. He's halfway to Gulliver's pose right there. He's just kind of leaning back in his chair, looking at his phone. Yeah. Oh, now he's got two of them. I see another one popping up on the screen here. Let's see. Yep. Now we got two Joes. Which Joe do you want?
Yeah.
Which Joe's better? We see. You got
frozen in time.
There we go.
I don't know about this, man. This is driving me insane.
What's driving you insane? What's driving you insane, Joe? Is it my picture?
Yeah, well, no, your picture's just fine. It's Mark knows. I'm having a grounding issue in my room here.
Okay, I had an issue with mine noise.
It's not as bad.
Does it go? Does the noise increase when you turn up the volume?
It's not as bad.
Okay, all right.
It's definitely not as bad.
You got stuff on different circuits?
Yeah, do you have everything plugged into one plug, or is it on two different plugs or different circuits?
I have, yeah, everything's kind of on one circuit, isn't it?
Okay,
So,
which is what you want.
Yeah.
Which is what you want. Yeah, I had an issue. I had an issue where I was getting a hum that would vary with the volume control, and it unplugged everything and plugged it back in, and it was coming from the turntable, not the preamp, but the turntable. So I did a cheater plug on that, and that got rid of it. You know, the turntable plug is a 3-prong going into the power strip, and I did a 3-prong to 2-prong converter, and and then that took it away. You got rid of it. So I had a ground. You had a ground loop. I had a ground loop in there somewhere. Now Dennis probably knows all about ground loops and stuff, right?
Yeah. Normally, when you get main stuff like that, it's earths.
Yeah, it's a ground. It's a ground issue.
It's picking up frequencies in the earth, and it's not grounded properly.
Yeah.
It's definitely what it is here. It's not. It's definitely. I don't have a hum. It's just some. And I think I'm being a little anal about it, but it's definitely just some noise, just some static now. It's not a hum. I got rid of the hum. The UPS got rid of the hum, but now it's just a slight, and it probably is volume. Yeah, it's volume.
Have you got anything dishing out strong magnetic fields? Because that's what causes mains hum.
Magnetic. Let me see in here.
Not
so much.
Yeah?
No.
In here, not so much. But yeah, and see, the problem is when I switch to my streamer, it's just dead ass quiet.
So is it on the tube amp?
Yeah, I'm on the 300B.
Yeah.
And it's just dead ass quiet on the
tubes are going to have a little bit. They're going to have a tiny bit of noise anyway. And was it the same with the other tube? With the tubes that came with the amp, or just the ones I got you?
You know, the ones now that you mention that, yeah, it's not as bad with these GEs. So,
okay.
It was GEs what you sent, wasn't it? The
RCAs. Yeah, the RCAs.
The RCA. Yeah. So
and it wasn't as bad with
that.
Okay. All right.
No.
So those tubes are quieter. So yeah, you just get a little bit of tube noise in there. Yeah, those can be.
It's
I'm going to use an English. Those can be real buggers to figure out.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Sorry, man. I didn't mean. I'm just like, I'm being a little anal at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And so it's that Wes knows how it is too. Like you just get like, this stuff. You know what I'm saying?
A little noise, yeah, and you think you got it figured out, and then something else happens. Yeah.
Yep.
It's only in your house, Joe, because we had it in a theatre once, and we couldn't trace it. All the speaker systems in the theatre had this hum coming through them, and it turned out to be 100 kilowatts of outside lights. When they came on, such a power magnetic field.
Okay. So when they came on, it just disrupted. Yeah.
The funny thing is literally on the other side of this wall is my living room, which is the main system that I have. And I was just listening to records for about 5 hours. It's dead ass quiet, just on the other side of the wall, which is a similar circuit. It's different, but it's literally on the other side of the wall, and it's just dead quiet.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? I can turn that player up as high as I want, and it's just.
Welcome to the world of hi-fi.
Anyway, Joe, do you know how we fixed the theatre problem? As soon as the show started, we turned the floodlights off outside.
Oh, okay.
Really?
Yep.
There was just no way of stopping it. It was because it was 100 kilowatts from the 3-phase mains. It was just like transmitting all over the building. Such a big, strong magnetic field.
So what did you do for the next night?
Well, in the end, we took half the lights out to keep the power down, you know.
Oh, okay. So you just reduced it, which reduced the magnetic interference just enough so it didn't impact the sound.
Yeah. The cables that come from the mains room were running up with the stage lighting cables, and it was causing real problems.
I wonder. Yeah, that's interesting. That's definitely.
So, let me see. This one, Dennis. This was
this
from
is
a year or two ago. Yeah, I remember when you took a bunch of shots. You were here a couple. Yeah, it was last year. It was last summer.
Yeah, actually, no. This is digital.
Okay. Yeah, taken in July of last year, though. July of 2019, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it's.
Let me see. Which one was it? Oh, it's not showing.
It was framed. It was framed. G-Mix framing.
Okay. Yep.
I do like that frame that takes colours from the picture and blends them, blurs them into the frame. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It does a good job. Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially if you got a nice colorful image like this. I mean, you got a good mix of colors.
Yeah, you can't say the green didn't show up.
Yeah. Definitely some green there. Yeah, but then you get the gray, you get the water and then the sky coming up. Yeah.
Yeah, the digital camera's got twice as many green pixels in them anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. There's double everything else.
Yep.
Yeah, you get 6 mega blue in it and 6 mega green. 12 mega green.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's double. I don't know why. I think it's something to do with your eyes.
Huh. Here we go. Okay, so this was E6, right? Yeah.
This is E6, and I stuck this in GIMP, and I played with I just transformed it. It's only part of the picture.
Okay.
I wanted to see how much I could distort it before I destroyed it.
Okay.
Dennis, can I ask a question about the other picture in Kew Gardens? Is that statue a man with snakes?
He's stabbing a serpent, is what it looks like.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's right in the middle of the pond.
Yeah.
Well, that's funny because England doesn't get many snakes.
No, we ain't got many here. The only poisonous snake in the country is an adder.
Yeah.
And it's not normally lethal unless you're in a bad state of health.
Yeah.
Yeah. You wouldn't want to get bit by one.
Any good snake is a dead snake.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Not a fan.
We got some dodgy fish called weavers, and they're twice as venomous as a snake.
Yeah. So did you actually drawing this? I mean, you actually distorted the face then, right?
Well, I pulled the arm. The arm was probably the same size as the one on the other side, but
okay.
The aspect, I just stretched it.
Okay. Okay. Huh. Okay. I can't really. I mean, it just kind of fits in. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. Huh. Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, but I mean that is our blue sky as well. But I was using E6 positive film, so yeah,
it's gonna pick it up.
Always E6 got no latitude whatsoever, is it? It's just like shadows, nothing in the shadows, really high saturation.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's like sunshine.
A little bit there, but yeah, it gives an interesting look to it.
Yeah. Yeah, I was just having a play, really, because it was stuffed at the moment, aren't we, with this COVID rubbish.
Well, we didn't see you on the news, Dennis. Getting vaccinated. Have you gotten your vaccine yet?
No, they're doing all the real old ones first in the old people's home. Yeah. And they're doing people who are at risk. You know, if you've got yeah. I've seen my daughter today, and she was working on the ward, and they said even the NHS workers haven't been given it yet.
Okay. Yeah.
They're doing the real at-risk people first.
Yeah. Yeah. The people over 80 or over 75, something like that. Yeah. Yep. You're right, Coach. It is a weird photo. He had too much Colt 45 is what happened, Coach. And Dennis had a bit too much Colt 45 and saw this. No, that's kind of cool. I like it.
Yeah. I used to go to school with this guy. Yeah.
Okay, so here is mine. I cropped it a little bit, and then I did the. I went into GMIC, and I did the whirl painting effect.
Well painting.
Whirl. WAIRL. If you go in, it's an artistic filter in GMIC.
Right. It looks like it added a load of grain.
Yeah. Yeah. But see how it's like super grainy, but there is an actual style of painting that's called this where you're doing this kind of thing. So, but yeah, it looks like super grainy. You're right. The end result looks like super grainy film.
Yeah, but see, 40 years back, Mark, if I'd done this in a dark room, I would have just thrown it in the bin.
Yeah. Well, see.
The name of the game was not the name of the game was not to have a load of grain in your picture. Now they seem to love it. You know, you put pictures up.
I should submit this to a group and see what happens. It'll probably, maybe it'll make you explore.
Yeah, you never know. You might go to explore.
But yeah, I tried to mess around with it in color, and I was like, it's not doing anything. So I just did it to black and white, and then applied this filter just to kind of give it.
Yeah. Now, see, what's interesting is all three of you chose to make it black and white.
Yeah. Something I don't know.
Yeah. Maybe some boys FP4.
Yeah.
Some of the birds out there, they just look like lines, black lines. That's why I got rid of them.
Yeah. Oh, out here. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. There are a few like that. Now, I like what you did with that, James. Kind of get down just to this. Basically, this center section right here is what you.
That's the story.
Down to. Yeah. Yep.
He took the blown out sky out of the picture completely.
Mm-hmm. So basically, you did. Let's see what happens here. So basically, you did this. You brought it down. Hey, look at that. Live editing. Yeah, you basically did that. Yeah.
I can't give you any of my details. Sorry.
Yeah. He took that big bird out as well. He come right down, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You were all the way down to.
See the edges. See those black things.
Mm-hmm.
To me, they were useless. Delete them. Get rid of them.
Yeah, we'll call Dennis. Dennis. We're going to call James the deleter.
Actually, Dennis said something during the week. He said we're going to start calling you Chopper.
Yeah. He's hacked everyone's pictures up.
Yeah.
Wait for the next one. I'm looking for Wesley's portrait.
You get cut her head off?
Yeah.
No, I won't cut her head off, but her nose might be missing.
Yeah.
All
right.
Ideas. I've checked it out. I've already got ideas of how I'm going to do it.
Okay. So, are you good for your image, Wes? Are you able to? Are you going to be able to share it via Gmail, or are you going to need to use some other?
I should be able to put that in Gmail because I think it's a T4i, which is only 18 megapixels. So.
Oh, okay. All right. So if that works there, then yeah, that'll work. Yeah, because that'll be under the 25 meg.
Yep.
So okay. So let's do that one for next week then. So just get us the file on that. We'll we can, and James can chop her head off and put a seagull where her head used to be. Maybe. How about that?
Shopping trolley.
Head.
Joe needs to get it, and he'll turn it into an art nude or something.
Hey, Wes, you took that on a walkabout.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did. It's good.
Yeah. So good. All right. Well, hey, I do have to. Well, I've got another call here in a few minutes. But good show, guys. Appreciate it. We'll look for yours next week, Wes. Joe, Coach, thanks for popping in. And everybody have a good week. Stay safe, and we'll be back here. And I think we'll be, I'll do a show next week and the week of that Sunday. What will that be? The 27th. So anybody wants to join in Christmas, that weekend after Christmas, we're going to do a show as well. So I think we'll be good.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Thanks, guys.
All right, man. We'll see you.
See ya.
Bye now.
Later.